When I was younger, yeah. When I was younger, definitely fame was much more important to me. It was, I think right now it's what sort of fame means. And right now it's more of a case of if people know who you are, you're doing something right, you're good at your craft. It's less about people asking for my autograph now, because, yeah. These days I think it's more about what fame sort of represents. It represents that you're doing your job right, it represents that you're, okay at what you do, I suppose. It's less about being recognized on the street. But on the other hand, I don't think I'm one of those guys who especially wants fame. I quite like the quiet life. I'm very uncomfortable in front of cameras, so hey, I'm terribly awkward in real life. So for me, I want fame because I think it tells you that you're doing the right thing, but I am wildly uncomfortable with the idea of sort of fame in general. It's a paradox, I think. Yeah. I think if you're chasing work that creates fame, you're trying to do work that people talk about, that people want to share, that gets your brand and yourself on the news, I think that's fantastic. I think that we all should be trying to do that. Fame's a good thing. Fame for businesses is amazing. Fame for creatives is essential if you want to sort of move forward, get better jobs, My first ad award was a long time ago, actually. 12 years ago, maybe 12, 13 years ago. I think I joined the industry maybe like 12 years ago. And I think I did a television commercial for Toyota, which did okay at Cannes. I'm trying to remember right now what it was, but I think it was like a finalist at Cannes. And it was nice. And then at the local shows, that same award did much better. And suddenly, I was hooked. The whole idea of sort of people seeing your work and going, yeah, that was very, very addictive. And yeah, I quite liked it. Yeah. Definitely. We are in a fairly large industry. There's a lot of new people coming into it at all times. And getting noticed, I think, is one of the things that's genuinely important. It helps you get better jobs, it helps you sort of work with the right people. And I think also just aiming for awards tells you what the benchmark is. It gives you sort of like a bar to aim for, but also it helps people know who you are, which will lead to better jobs, hopefully more money. Definitely, I think awards does contribute to the health of the industry because it does raise the bar. If we were just judging it against is work okay, that's not going to be incredibly helpful. But I think having actually awards where work is put under fairly serious lenses does force us to raise the bar a little bit. It leads to more sleepless nights for creatives, but I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. The Black Pencil, I suppose. For me personally, I'd say the Black Pencil for something like writing. But I think that's a personal thing. I think everybody sort of has their different thing, and it'll be cons for some. But for me, the Black Pencil is a little bit of the unicorn, I think. Yeah. Locally, there's a few good ones. I think the CCAs and stuff like that is definitely good. I think you guys at Inc. do some good stuff. This is a message to young guys. Do it for a little bit. Try it. If it's for you, you'll very quickly know. If it's not, you'll know as well. But I say give advertising a go, and it's really interesting. You work with very, very weird people. What you're being required to do on a day-to-day basis is bizarre at times, and it's fun. I genuinely believe that it's one of the funnest things you could do for money.